Les pedimos a todos se pongan de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Puerto Rico. Para escuchar el himno nacional de México. Me gustaría dar la bienvenida a los árbitros del partido. Ladies Castellón de Cuba, Mario Granados de El Salvador, Francisco Méndez de Venezuela, comisionada técnica Gabriela Chá de Costa Rica.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mexicali, Mexico, and the stage is set for a gold medal match between the hosts Mexico and Puerto Rico. It is the 2021 Centrobasket U17 Championship, and it all comes down to one game between these two undefeated teams set to do battle. It is a rematch from the 2019 final that saw Mexico defeat Puerto Rico 65-60 in Puerto Rico. Can the visitors, can the Puerto Ricans, the Caribbean nation, return the favor and upset Mexico at home and claim gold here in 2021? Thanks for joining us wherever you are, however you're doing so. My name is Carlin Gay. Hope you enjoyed the tournament thus far. We've seen 5 days of action here in Mexicali, and it all comes down to just one game. These two teams have clearly been the best teams here in Mexicali. They are both undefeated. Puerto Rico winning Group A, Mexico winning Group B. And the rematch that we've been waiting for since 2019 is here. Mexico won that game. That was their first Mexico in the road green. And as you can hear, the crowd is ready to go. Coach Luis Moreno for Mexico has his team geeked up after a big blowout win over Costa Rica in the semifinal. And Edin Santiago for Puerto Rico has his team ready to go. They snuck by the Dominican Republic 81-80 in the semifinal. Here we go. Puerto Rico and Mexico. Wouldn't want it any other way. The final here at the 2021 Centrobasket U17 Championship. Puerto Rico will be going from left to right on your screen. Mexico from right to left in the green uniforms. This is Victor Valdez driving in. Lost control of it. And Puerto Rico give it right back. Valdez with a couple jab steps. Now he drives in. Shovels a pass. Both teams looking nervous here to start. A little sloppy basketball. And Anel Rivera will slow things down. Puerto Rico likes to play in the half court. We saw that in the semifinal. The Dominican Republic, a team that really likes to press you and get up underneath your skin defensively. Caused a little bit of issues for Puerto Rico. But when they play in their half court, they are a tough team to beat. 3 to shoot. Won't get a shot off. Shot clock violation. It's one thing to play in the half court, but you do have to be aware of where the shot clock is, and Omar Sanchez was not aware of it on that possession. Aviles, Ortiz, Rivera, Sanchez, Santana, the 5 on the floor for Puerto Rico. Mexico sends out Cordova, Dominguez, Espagel, Guerrero, and Valdez. As Espagel with the layup there, that makes it 2-0, breaking the ice here in this gold medal game. Chance of defense coming in from the crowd. Ortiz moves it to Rivera. 3 no good. Offensive rebound. And Santana could not convert on the layup attempt. Victor Valdez will push. Good bounce pass to Dominguez. 4-0 Mexico. We have a good point guard battle here in this game. Victor Valdez for Mexico, Yanel Rivera for Puerto Rico, and that's a nice Euro step there by Ortiz. And he gets his first 2, and the first 2 for Puerto Rico here in this gold medal game. And a steal by Ortiz, all by himself, and he'll throw it down. Big man tying the game up with 2 back-to-back baskets for Puerto Rico. Let's see if that gets them going a little bit after feeling a little bit of nerves to start the game. Another turnover there by Mexico. Valdez wanted to pass it to Dominguez on the screen and roll. It was a little too low for him to reach. Anytime you have a gold medal game and you only have one shot at it, normally starts sloppy, normally starts slow. Both teams trying to feel each other out. Aviles just mishandled the rock that time and it goes out of bounds. Good hands by Aviles. Slapping at it, but Cordova got the ball back and puts it in for 2. Santana calling out a set. Ortiz, he is all points for Puerto Rico. This is Rivera crossing over. And they're going to call a travel on him. Coach Santiago going to his bench quickly here, bringing in Sebastian Nazario into the game, number 1 in white. Dominguez battling with Aviles. Espegel's layup no good. That's good defense underneath by Aviles. Putting a little pressure on the layup attempt. And it was overshot by Espegel, but then he turns it over on the other side. Well, not the start that both coaches wanted. Well, here we are. Dominguez. Valdez on the low block. No look pass. Guerrero tees up a 2 and knocks it down. Good looking jump shot there by Guerrero. And he could get hot, folks. Rivera taking his time to get over the timeline. Aviles had a big time semifinal. Haven't been able to get it in his spots yet. Here he is on the low block. Going to work. Driving baseline. Now looking for help. It's going to stay here. Last touch, they say, by Mexico. Referees are going to check the clock because the clock originally went back to 24 and now to 14. It might be less than that. I don't think Mexico had possession there, so should be less than 14 seconds on the clock. And that's what the referees are going to be talking about here. Three on the shot clock right now. And that's where it stays. So Puerto Rico with 3 seconds to shoot here. Ortiz for 3. No good, and Valdez with a flat-footed rebound. Cordova in the front court. Espegel. Dominguez. Got it. Splashing through the mid-range jump shot. Gives Mexico a 10-4 lead. Rivera slipped away from the ball, and he's slow to get up. Holding his left leg. This is not good for Puerto Rico. Sportsmanship there by Victor Valdez, the captain of Mexico, picking up Yanel Rivera, and he cannot put any weight on that left leg. I don't know if it's an ankle. I don't know what it is, but Victor Valdez helping him off the floor. So we'll keep an eye on Yanel Rivera, and hopefully he's okay. But it didn't look good as he slipped in the backcourt away from the ball. And it's his left leg that's bothering him. Don't know if it's an ankle or a knee. Hey, Coach Santiago pleading his case there. And he'll have to make a sub here. Acevedo will check in. Number 13 in white, and he'll inbound the ball here. And Rivera is going to the locker room, it looks like, to get some assistance. So a tough blow early for Puerto Rico as one of their leaders on the team is in the locker room. Who will step up? Ortiz for three. Can't get it to go. And Valdez vacuums in the rebound. It's Cordova. He'll pull. Can't hit. Offensive rebound. Fresh 14 for Mexico. Espagel. Skyhook inside. Can't get it to go. And Aviles will clear. Three on the way by Sanchez. He's fouled. And Omar Sanchez will go to the line for 3 shots. A poor play there by Ramses Cordova, committing the foul on Omar Sanchez, and this will be an opportunity for Puerto Rico to chip into this lead here. They haven't looked great offensively. They've been looking a little nervous to start the game. But Sanchez has an opportunity to get 3 points while the clock is stopped. And he knocks them. % from the line in just over 17 minutes per game. Averaging 3.7 assists as well. That's second on the team, only behind Yanel Rivera, who has left the game with a left leg injury. He went back to the locker room. We haven't seen him reemerge onto the bench yet. Guerrero counted in the foul. Great take by Guerrero. The ball was going to go through the hoop, but it was poked out. So with the goaltend, we counted in the foul. That is Aviles' first foul here in the first quarter. And Geraldo Guerrero averaging 9.3 points here in the tournament. And 80% foul shooter, knocks down the free throw. Here's Ortiz. Almost some miscommunication there, but Zario penetrates. Zario now on the curl. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Aviles. Number 7, Santiago Camacho into the game now for Mexico. And Guerrero will sit. So 2 good ball movers on the floor for Mexico in Camacho and Valdez. Here's Valdez. Dominguez screen. Double comes. He needs help. And he double dribbled. Good pressure defense that time for Puerto Rico. Coach Santiago goes back to the bench. And Jose Ortiz will check into the game, number 5 in white. And without Yanela Rivera, he might see some more minutes here in the final. Ortiz for three. Indeed, his first shot bangs home a three. Wasn't on the floor long, but his first touch of the rock ends up being a three. Puerto Rico in his own. Now does Mexico attack? Camacho. Skip pass. Valdez for three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Dominguez rejected inside by Ortiz. And Aviles will track down that rebound. There's Sanchez. Ortiz for three again. Indeed! Jose Ortiz off the bench and back-to-back buckets, and he's fired up, leading to a timeout. 13-11 your score. 2:36 to play in the first period. You're watching the gold medal game here at the Centrobasket U17 Championship in Mexicali, Mexico. Back we are after the timeout. It's Mexico basketball here in the gold medal game at the Centrobasket U17 Champion. He was left open and he cashed in the triple to respond after Jose Ortiz checked into the game and fired up 2 3-pointers. For Puerto Rico. Ortiz got a little too cute with that bounce pass, was looking for Aviles, and it leads to a turnover. Adam Soki into the game now for Mexico. Here he is in the corner, number 10 in green. That is Valdez with a spin move. And lays it up and in. It's Victor Valdez's first 2 points of the night. So Key fell down, left the man open. Good recovery by Mexico. Ortiz being chased around by Soki, and he punches it home. That's 3 for 3 for Jose Ortiz. He has 8 points, providing a little bit of a spark off the bench now for Puerto Rico offensively. Valdez is turning the corner here. Espejel was challenged there by Aviles. Can Puerto Rico come down with the rebound? They do. And Jose Ortiz will push. Aviles calling for it. Good patience by Aviles. Missed the shot though. Valdez to Camacho. Dominguez wants to get it back to Valdez. He does. On the handoff. Valdez thought about the three. Now he'll get the handoff, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Dominguez was moving on the screen. Puerto Rico basketball. Davian Gonzalez into the game for Puerto Rico, number 12 in white. And Idar Ortiz will sit, number 20 in white. Jose Ortiz still on the floor, the hot man. His first 3 shots have fallen. Josue Ocampo is into the game for Mexico, number 9 in green. It's a bad pass by Nazarato. Nazario, excuse me. 31 seconds to play in the first period. Camacho being watched like a hawk by Omar Sanchez. Soki gave it up to Valdez. They get it back to Soki. Did a great job of just catching the ball there. It was a wild pass. And it's a blocking foul that's going to be called on Puerto Rico here. It's only their third team foul. So with 12.4, it'll be an inbound for Mexico. Victor Valdez holding up 4 fingers, calling out his inbound play. The shot clock will be turned off. Almost a steal there as Ocampo right to the rim. Jose Ortiz tees up a 3 at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. Good pace to this one in the gold medal game. The host nation, Mexico, leading 20-13 after 1. Here are the shooting numbers from the first period. Rebounds in favor of Mexico. The ball movement, of course, in favor of Mexico as well. They have 6 assists on their 20 points. Well, adjustments to be made from both sides. Still plenty of basketball left in this one. You see the fans here on hand. A lot of supporters for Mexico. Good to see folks coming back out and enjoying basketball in person, doing it safely. See they're masked up. Here are some of the highlights from the first 10 minutes of play. The flags were waving early in the game. As Mexico came out strong. Puerto Rico responding, led by Jose Ortiz. Mexico led by as many as 8. Team, the under-17 Mexican national team, a gentleman that plays and is a part of the NBA Academy in Mexico. Getting good experience here now playing on the grand stage here at Centrobasket. Both these teams have already punched their ticket to the U18 Americas Championship in 2022. That tournament will be played in June. The host nation will be announced for that in the coming months. Good sign for Puerto Rico as number 3 in white is back on the floor. Yanel Rivera, who left the game with a left leg injury, looks to be okay as he starts the second quarter guarding Victor Valdez. Now he'll switch and guard Camacho, number 7 in green. The start of the second quarter. Gold medal game. Mexico, Puerto Rico. Rematch from 2019. Here's Camacho. Soki, he can shoot. And he knocks down his first 3 of the night. Adam Soki had 7 3-pointers in the semifinal yesterday against Costa Rica. Jose Ortiz got bumped by Soki away from the basketball, so that's going to be the first foul on Mexico. 2 shooters going right at each other, Soki and Jose Sanchez. Rivera inbound. Counted and the foul. Alejandro Noah. His first shot and finish inside. Didn't get any minutes in the semifinal against the Dominican Republic, but making his presence felt here in the championship game. His free throw no good. Valdez pulled down the rebound. Camacho on the drive. Pulls up at the foul line. Gets the roll. 5 points and counting for Camacho. How about Noah? Showing some footwork inside. Alejandro Noah coming out of nowhere. He has 4 points. Good hands there by Rivera, poking it away. Noah once again to the rim. Slapped out of his hands. He'll stay here. 20 on the shot clock for Puerto Rico to work with. Rivera will inbound here. Needing help. Finds it in Ortiz. Rivera. Noah. A 3 on the way by Gonzalez, and he cans it. No, now they say the foot was on the line. It was a 2-pointer by Gonzalez. His first 2 of the night. Alley-oop attempt inside Espejel. Nice patience, but couldn't finish. And Yanel Rivera galloping back the other way. Ortiz for 3. Bang! Seven points for Ortiz. He started off the game with 4 straight for Puerto Rico and just nailed a big 3 there. Valdez, Soki, air ball, and Ortiz vacuums it in. Rivera showing you the crossover. Looks healthy now, doesn't he? Foul on the floor. It's good to see Rivera moving the way he's moving, because it didn't look good when he went down holding that left leg just a moment ago as you saw him get into his bag with his dribble. He was moving quite well, not favoring any of his extremities. Gonzalez, this is Rivera, floater, hits the side of the backboard, and a rebound for Ortiz. Ortiz to Ortiz. Now Gonzalez. This is a 3. And that. .25, leading to a timeout for head coach Moreno. We'll take it with them. 7:13 remaining in the second quarter. You're watching the gold medal game at Centrobasket U17 2021. Well, we expected a close game, and we're getting one so far. 25-25 your score with 7:10 remaining in the first half. It's going to be Mexico ball after the timeout. Inbounding for Mexico is Soki. He's joined on the floor by Camacho, Hernandez, Martinez, Ocampo. This is Hernandez getting his first touch. Ocampo driving in, Floater off the glass and in, counted in the foul. Josue Ocampo with a nice finish, and he'll go to the line for one more. Can't complete the three-point play, so it stays a 2-point lead for Puerto Rico. Rivera hesitating. That's Gonzalez, who had slapped out of his hands. It will stay here, 13 on the shot clock. On the floor for Puerto Rico, Gonzalez, Noah, Ortiz, and Rivera. So 2 Ortizes on the floor for Puerto Rico. And they can both shoot the three. Tough pass and good hands there by Ryan Martinez to knock it out of bounds. That'll be a timeout here as head coach Santiago wants to talk it over. Drop a play with 6:41 remaining here in the second period. The score is 27-25 in favor of Mexico. So coming out of the timeout, it's Puerto Rico basketball. 12 on the shot clock for them to work with. They're going to inbound underneath the Mexico goal. Here's Ortiz. He's on an island. Nice spin move, left hand finish. Ortiz having himself a terrific first half. 9 points and counting for him. Look at him getting his hands in the passing lane and poking it out of bounds. Ortiz coming up and showing up in a big way for one of the starting guards on this team. There he is defending. Ocampo to the rim. It was partially blocked, but it still landed in the net. Good take there by Ocampo to give Mexico another 2-point lead. Rosario. Ortiz for 3. Left it short. That was probably an ill-advised shot by Ortiz. Saw a little daylight and pulled the trigger probably too quickly. Martinez throws it away. He was trying to get the pass to Camacho, but led him a little bit too much. Wasted an opportunity there for Mexico. Rosario battling with Martinez, rather. Now looking for help. Finds it in Rivera. Rivera's going to have to move quickly. There's 5 to shoot for Puerto Rico. Rivera turns a corner, throws up a 2, no good. Ball tapped around. Ortiz got to it. He fell, and he's limping to get back up as Martinez missed the layup. Ortiz fell awkwardly, and he took a little while to get back up. Hopefully he's okay. Gonzalez was fouled as he was right on the doorstep looking for a layup, but he'll have to earn it at the foul line. You get to see Ortiz walking around on his own power. It looked like he rolled his ankle. Aviles will check into the game, and he's going to replace Ortiz. I think Coach Santiago saw what I saw with Ortiz is slow to get up. Salas' first free throw is no good. Salas playing just over 13 minutes per contest. Prior to that first free throw miss, he had not missed a free throw yet in the tournament. Aviles, good defense, but better offense by Ocampo. Sanchez wants it. They finally get it to him. And he traveled. Little pressure shown by Puerto Rico. Mexico moved the ball so well that it's going to be tough to pressure them. Ocampo, tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Espejel. Wide open is Camacho for three. There you see the shooting percentages for both teams. They're scorching hot from the field. The issue has been when they turn it over and don't even get a look off. Rosario. This is Rivera. Step back as the shot clock expires. Never got it to the rim. And it's a shot clock violation. Good defense once again by Mexico. Ton of subs, both sides. Jerome Mincy into the game for Puerto Rico. Victor Valdez back into the game for Mexico. This is Valdez. And that's going to be a foul on Mincy. It's only the second team foul for Puerto Rico. Camacho bumping inside. Nice pass. Espejel with the finish. He and Aviles bumping on the other side. Aviles, who has been extremely quiet. You got to just lay that in if you're Camacho. That would have made it a 10-point game, and now Espejel will have to earn it at the foul line. Coming into tonight, Espejel was just a 25% foul shooter. He knocks down both free throws that time. And check the score. It's now a 10-point lead. Dangerous time right now for Puerto Rico. They want to be able to cut into this lead and not go into half on a major deficit and without momentum. Mexico slowly flexing their muscles, stealing momentum. Mincy. Rivera back to Mincy. Mincy's open. Didn't look at the rim once, though. Aviles, tough move. Can't get it to go. They're going to say last touch by Puerto Rico. Coach Santiago should be thinking about a timeout, especially the ones that you're going to lose at halftime. His team feeling like they're a little frustrated with the lack of calls, lack of whistle, and also the ball not going through the hoop. Macho. Valdez, good jab step. Valdez bounce pass inside, and a foul's going to be called as Espagel with a strong move. Aviles gets the foul there. It's his second foul. And Espagel knocks down the first of two. Splits the pair. Keep the score at 39-28. Mincy. And another turnover for Puerto Rico. .2:15 to play in the first half. Valdez tried a no-look fancy pass, but it was stolen away by Acevedo, and then he pulls up, can't get it to go. Noah was rejected, and Camacho will come away out of the pack with it. Valdez weaving through traffic, and the foul's on the floor, and that's going to put Puerto Rico in the penalty. So Victor Valdez will toe the line for two. Knocks down the first. Mr. Do-It-All for Mexico. Can score, can assist, can rebound. Leading the tournament in assists at 8.8 assists per game. And one of the most efficient players. Only London Johnson had a higher efficiency rating, according to FIBA, in this tournament. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Late here in the second period, it's 41-28 Mexico. Coming out of the timeout, Puerto Rico basketball, they're down 41-28 with 1 minute 51 seconds remaining here in the first half. Puerto Rico in the penalty in terms of fouls. One more foul will put Mexico in the penalty as well. Aviles counted and the foul. That was the first time he really made an assertive move in tonight's game. And it paid off, put him at the line for one more. And he hits. Great play coming out of the timeout for Coach Santiago's squad. A little bit of zone happening now for Puerto Rico. Mexico has seen this zone at different parts of the tournament. They move the ball so well. They've been able to carve up most zones. But Puerto Rico has a lot of length. Rivera came inside and tried to feed it into Noah. Noah couldn't control, and that's going to be out of bounds in Mexico basketball with 1:06 remaining in the first half. Martinez directing traffic. Espagel at the high post. Not much spacing on that side of the floor. Now they reverse course. Acevedo with a bad foul, which will send Victor Valdez to the foul line. Camacho will sit. So key back into the game for Mexico. Valdez tries to push the lead to 11. Can't get it to go. Second one falls. .40 seconds remaining in the period. Vilas off the glass and in. If you leave him one-on-one and don't bring the double, he's going to make you pay all night. And now we see Puerto Rico finally giving him touches to be able to produce. Valdez deep three, too strong. And Ortiz vacuums that in. Rivera has to get it over the timeline, just did. Double comes. Noah. Kick out. Ortiz for three. Can't get it to go, and that's how we'll end the first half of basketball here in the gold medal game at the Centrobasket U17 Championship here in 2021. Halftime score, 42 Mexico, 33 Puerto Rico. All right, let's take a look at some of the shooting numbers here for both teams. Three-point ball has been kind to both sides. Rebounding battle about even. Assists have picked up for Puerto Rico. They're moving the ball much better than they had in the first quarter. And those are the top scorers. Ortiz and Gonzalez, Camacho, Ocampo, and Espagel for Mexico. So Mexico enjoys a 42-33 lead at the half. We'll be back with second half action here from the Centrobasket U17 Championship in beautiful Mexicali, Mexico. Back we are here in Mexicali, Mexico. It is the 2021 Centrobasket U17 Championship gold medal game between Mexico and Puerto Rico. If you're just joining us, the score is 42-33 as we get set for the start of the second half. Anytime you have a gold medal game, there are a lot of nerves, especially at the youth level. And we saw that early on in the game for both teams. And then Mexico started to impose their will, using their pressure defense, turning Puerto Rico over. They led by as many as 13, went on a 12-0 run at one point in the first half. Puerto Rico did respond with a 10-0 run of their own. But it has been all Mexico so far. And the favorites here in the tournament with a 42-33 lead at the half. Mexico, of course, the defending U17 champions at the Centrobasket level. They won the gold medal for the first time in Puerto Rico 2 years ago, looking to try and repeat here. It will be Puerto Rico basketball to start the second half. Adjustments for Coach Santiago. Let's see what he made at the halftime break. It was all about figuring out that pressure defense for Mexico, really trying to maximize possessions. Puerto Rico doesn't like to be sped up. They've had the luxury of playing at their own pace in Group A. But here in the knockout stage, playing the Dominican in the semifinal, Dominican sped them up a little bit and made it tough for them. Mexico doing the same here. A foul early, and it's going to be on Jorge Dominguez. It's the first team foul to start this second half. Aviles, the drive, the tap, can't get it to go. He had two opportunities to cash in there, couldn't get it. Rico going to need more from him, and they're going to need some more from Rivera as well. He was quiet in that first half, did not score a single point. Giveaway. Ortiz. Wasted opportunity there for Puerto Rico. And already some subs here for Luis Moreno for Mexico. As he'll go to this bench, Garcia now will inbound. Santiago Camacho, number 7 in green, on the rock right now. He replaced Ramses Cordova on the sub. Ocampo, Valdez, trying to use his size. And Santana saying, hey, he's using his shoulder in me. I'm not the one who's fouling him. It's the first team foul for Puerto Rico. Ping Dominguez. That's going to be an offensive foul. Great defense that time by Santana. He was right about the shoulder being leaned into his chest. That time he got in front of Valdez and played it perfectly. Mel Rivera has not scored yet. Ortiz watched by Ocampo. Ocampo a little bit too aggressive defensively there. Officials probably could have blown the whistle before that. Actually, he fouled him maybe a couple times before then. It's always interesting to see how officials ref championship gold medal games. Do they let things go? Do they let them play? So far, the officiating has been perfect. Rivera gave it away. Camacho lays it in. And that's the first 2 points here in the half. Here's Ortiz. Aviles, tough shot. Can't get it to go, and Espagel with the flat-footed rebound, and Camacho just taking his time, sauntering up the floor. Ocampo. Espagel. This is Camacho. Ocampo driving in. Can't get it to go. Last touch by Puerto Rico will stay here. Mexico basketball. Second half starting much like the first half started, where it was a struggle to get anything offensively. Valdez, nice feed. Put it on a silver platter for Espagel, and all he had to do was lay it in. Confusion now offensively for Puerto Rico. And now they're deep into the shot clock once again. Rivera gonna have to make something happen. Fading away. Nothing doing for him. Rebound inside. Aviles couldn't get it to go. And Camacho pulls it down. Valdez. Espagel. Camacho. Counted and the foul. Dangerous time now for Puerto Rico. It's a 6-0 run to start the second half. And Coach Santiago making some subs here. Hopefully to get some energy back into his team. Jose Ortiz and Sebastian Nazario into the floor for Puerto Rico. Omar Sanchez will sit. Santana will sit as well. Is this the lineup that's going to spark them? They're going to need a spark now. Largest lead of the game for Mexico. Nazario. Rivera hands it off to Nazario. Jose Ortiz, that's a 2. And finally, Puerto Rico able to score. He's been solid off the bench, especially offensively for Puerto Rico, as Jose Ortiz counted on the foul. Camacho turning the corner, using the floater, got hit, and he'll go to the line for one more. You have to wonder whether or not Coach Santiago will use a timeout here. Feels like his team is just letting this one slip away right now. As Camacho completes the three-point play. Who's going to spark something for Puerto Rico? Nazario was stolen from. Lopez. No, check that. That's Ocampo who was driving in there. And he got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Ocampo wanted an unsportsmanlike call, but referee said it's just a common foul. And already, Puerto Rico in jeopardy of going into the penalty here. That is the 4th team. The second free throw, cashed in on both of them. Puerto Rico need a bucket. Ortiz to Ortiz for 3. They need this. They got it. That was a big shot by Ortiz. Valdez. Dancing with it. Valdez. Good pass. And Another foul. This time it's Ocampo who will go back to the line. And Jose Ortiz can't believe it that they called that on him. Valdez so adept at just finding the right person in the right spots. He could have took that shot on his own, but decided to find Ocampo. And it paid off with a foul and a trip to the foul line. Victor Valdez, who led the tournament in assists at 8.8 coming into tonight's action. He already has 5 assists in the game, working on a triple-double, 5 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Here he is guarding Jose Ortiz. Uses the Avila screen. Ortiz pulls for 3. No good. And Ortiz with the rebound. No good. But he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw was good. Idara Ortiz knocks down the second. Midway through the third frame. 16-point lead Mexico. Still plenty of time for Puerto Rico to battle back, though. Ocampo. Camacho for 3, no good. Jose Ortiz, front court, got the layup. Jose Ortiz using the angle well. Man, this young man can flat out score, can he? 10 points off the bench. For Puerto Rico, almost another steal there. Valdez. Ocampo was blocked there by Aviles. And Azario will push the other way. Jose Ortiz for 3. In and out. Oh! Gonzalez with the tip in there. And a little bit of momentum now for Puerto Rico, leading to a timeout. It's a 12-point game, 4:49 to play here in the third period. So coming out of the timeout will be Mexico basketball. 56-44 your score. Little spurt there by Puerto Rico to get things going, and now they fall back into a zone. Did not touch the rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense out of the timeout for Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico could get it back to single digits with a 3. This is the man to do it if they want to. Rivera has been quiet tonight, has not scored. Rivera crossing over, tough shot. Can't get it to go. That's going to be last touch by Mexico. So we'll stay here with 14 on the shot clock. Oh, officials are actually going to go check the clock. I believe there's going to be maybe 2 or 3 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see. I don't think the Rivera shot hit the rim, but they'll play on. Fresh shot clock reset for Puerto Rico. Ortiz wanted to get it off. Thought better of it. Inside, Aviles powering his way in. And Espejel with the good defense. Gonzalez tripped Ocampo on the drive. Puerto Rico in the bonus, so that will send Ocampo to the line. Josue Ocampo's first free throw, no good. Averaging 11.8 points per game coming off the bench for Coach Moreno here in Mexicali. Missed both free throws. He was a 71% free throw shooter coming into tonight. So those are rare misses, especially 2 in a row. But he leaves the window of opportunity still open for Puerto Rico. Can they capitalize? Can they get this under 10 before the start of the fourth? That's the goal at hand. Rivera for 3. Indeed, rattles it home. It's a big bucket. Give him 5 on the evening. Said before he didn't score. He had forgotten he had the 2-point bucket earlier on. Now he's playing D. Good block by Rivera. Coming up with a huge block. Rivera for 3, same spot. In and out. Offensive rebound. Aviles can't get it to go. He's been frustrated by this Mexico D as well. Ocampo. Camacho for 3. Responds. Rosario was hit before anything happened. Saw the numbers on Santiago Camacho. He has 19 points for Mexico. 7 of 11 from the field. Very efficient. That last foul put Mexico over the limit, and Sebastian Rosario will go to the line. Get an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws with the clock stopped. Noah back into the game. Puerto Rico, that will get Aviles an opportunity to rest. Rosario's first free throw fell way short. One of 2 from the line. Aram Soki back into the game for Mexico, number 10 in green. But this is Camacho, the high man, and he has 21 now. Skying through the lane with the sky hook, and went high off glass and able to finish. Rosario turns it over. Soki for 3, he got hit, counted, and the foul! What a momentum-shifting bucket that was. So key from the corner for 3, and he'll have the chance for a 4-point. Just when you thought Puerto Rico was going to sneak back into this game before the turn of the quarter, a quick spurt for Mexico, and they got momentum right back. Espejel thought he had a clean block on Noah, but he fouled him, and that will send Noah to the line for 2. Noah's first shot, no good. Played sparingly in the tournament so far for Puerto Rico. He goes 1 of 2 from the line that trip. But with Aviles needing a break and not being himself, Noah had to step in and show up. Valdez, he walked. Tried to stop us with momentum, but was dragging that pivot foot as he was falling over, and the referees were all over it. Rivera wants a screen from Ortiz. He gets it, but Camacho fought over it nicely, but then he let him by, and then Rivera can't make the floater. The follow there by Sanchez is partially blocked. Camacho, so key. Gun pass there by Valdez. Down low to Espejel, but he missed the layup. Now Rivera pushing the other way. Rivera goes all the way by himself. Can't get it to go. And somehow Sanchez finally gets the rebound. Rivera now pulls up. No good. Inside is Noah. Noah finally gets the layup. Puerto Rico still fighting here in the third quarter. Camacho calmly knocks down the mid-range jump shot. .23 and counting for Camacho. Rivera crossing over. This is Ortiz. He thought about the 3. Now inside. Left-hand layup, no good. Noah was blocked. Ortiz puts it up and in. No one coming back in transition, and Camacho was able to finish. And that's how we'll end the third quarter. 67-53, your score. After 3. Well, it has all the intensity of a gold medal game here in Mexicali. As you see, the score was adjusted. It's 69-53. After 30 minutes of play, the shooting percentages in favor of Mexico. Rebounds now in favor of Puerto Rico. That was something that they wanted to win the battle at. They're doing it right now. Here are the leading scorers. Camacho looking like the MVP so far with 25 big points, leading all scores. Here are some of the highlights of the first 30 minutes of play. 69-53 your score. Mexico in front, the favorites of the tournament, playing at home. Can they secure a gold medal? They're second at the U17 Centrobasket. And it would be their second in a row. They won their first one in Puerto Rico 2 years ago, beating this same Puerto Rico team 65-60. How sweet would it be for Luis Moreno and his team as he lets them out of the huddle? On the So 10 minutes stands in between Mexico and the gold medal. Can Puerto Rico spoil it? Here we go. Valdez. So key. Camacho, the high man. Wide open is Valdez. He'll penetrate now. Good ball movement. So key for three. Can't get it to go. Nazario, the open floor. Nazario kicks to the corner. And Acevedo stepped out of bounds. Puerto Rico has to play mistake-free basketball now, as the window of opportunity to get back in this one is closing. Also have to defend at a high level, which they're very capable of doing. Valdez. Offensive foul. That's the second time Nazario got Valdez with the offensive foul, and that's great defense by Nazario, moving his feet, getting in front, and taking it right on the number. Ortiz puts it on the deck. Good pass out. Sanchez for three. No good. Who has it? They say last touch by Mexico. It's going to be 13 on the shot clock for Puerto Rico to work with. Smart play there by Nazario. He could not get it inbounds. No one was moving, so he just banged it off the defender. Ortiz. That would have been a tough pass for Noah to catch, but he still tracked it down. Noah bulldozing his way inside. 3 to shoot. Nazario got it off. Good rebound, Ortiz. He was hit. He wanted the and one, but he'll go to the line for 2. And there you see head coach Moreno at the top of your screen screaming to his team, you gotta block out, you gotta box out. Puerto Rico now asserting their dominance on the board. They lead the rebounding count 35-23. And guess what, folks? They have 19 offensive rebounds in the game. That's unheard of. 19 offensive rebounds for Puerto Rico. So it's not like they're not getting the opportunities, folks. They're getting the chances. The issue is they've turned the ball over way too much. 18 turnovers in the game for Puerto Rico, and that's the reason why they're down. Second free throw, no good. And there's a turnover. Another opportunity for Puerto Rico to chip away. 8:30 remaining in the game. Gold medal match. Ortiz got bumped. Aviles pulls it down. Nazario for 3. Rattles it home. Puerto Rico won't go away. Drive on the baseline. Camacho will pull. Can't get it to go. Good rebound by Ortiz, but he lost it. And it's going to be a foul on the ground. Players talking a little junk. It's getting chippy down there. This is a gold medal game. They're not going to go down without a fight. No Dominguez and Avilas. Shouldn't be a shooting foul. It should be a foul on the floor. And Puerto Rico's nowhere near the penalty. So it should be a side out with 14 on the shot clock for Mexico. And it is. Out instructions. Dominguez. Camacho. 5 to shoot. Foul before the shot. It's a blocking foul. And it's going to be on Nazario. He drew 2 fouls, offensive fouls on Valdez like that, but could not get Camacho to commit. Guerrero into the game for Mexico. He'll inbound this one. There's the offensive foul. Espagel with the turn, and he gave it up. Again, Puerto Rico, the window is still open. Coach Santiago getting warned to get back to his coaching box. He wanted the unsportsmanlike foul. Saying that he used the elbow. He wanted the unsportsmanlike. If the unsportsmanlike was called there, Puerto Rico would have had 2 free throws plus the ball. And the referees are going to talk about it. And they're going to review it. He did swing the elbows. The referees are going to review it to see if it warrants an upgrade. And this could warrant an upgrade. Didn't quite catch him with the elbow. Hit him with the arm. But let's see what the officials decide. It didn't look like he was doing it with any malice of intent. It's going to be hard to upgrade this. Here it is in slow speed. I don't know, folks. I think that's just an offensive foul. I don't think that should be a unsportsmanlike, but it's not up to me. It's up to the officials. Yes, he did swing the arm, but I don't think he was doing it on purpose. He was trying to make a basketball play more than anything. Referee Castellon getting a good look at it from multiple angles. Make sure she's making the right decision here. That angle, you could clearly see that there was no real hit with the elbow. Fortunately enough for Ortiz. And it's just a offensive foul. So play on. After all that, just the offensive foul, and it will be Puerto Rico basketball. So here we go. Puerto Rico will inbound. Still plenty of time in this game, folks. 7:46 remaining. A 12-point lead could evaporate in a blink of an eye. And that's what Mexico has at the moment. Rosario doing a lot of dribbling now. Here's Ortiz. Avilas. Nice take. 10-point game. Puerto Rico needs some stops. Put the pressure on Mexico. Martinez. Cross-court pass. Camacho. Ocampo. Shot clock violation. Great defense, Puerto Rico. .704 remaining in the game now. It's a 10-point game. Zario looks over at his coach, and the play call is there. Zario. Left hand layup is good. Ortiz makes it an 8-point game. Offensive foul again on Camacho. Great defense by Puerto Rico in the last 2 minutes of play. And they are fighting back into this game, folks. And we'll have a timeout. Mexico decides they want to talk. 69-61. 6:34 remaining in the game. The gold medal on the line. So out of the timeout, it is Puerto Rico basketball after the offensive foul. 69-61 your score. Plenty of time left in the game for Puerto Rico to mount a comeback. And they're putting in the groundwork right now. It's Ortiz. He got blocked. What a block by Ocampo. And then out of bounds, last touch by Ortiz. That was a great block. Ortiz thought he had the easy layup, but it was swatted away. Sanchez was arguing that it touched Martinez last. Officials say no. Still going the other way. Important tidbit with 6:16 remaining in the game. Mexico is one foul away from being in the bonus. Should they get there, Puerto Rico will be shooting free throws on every foul for the rest of the game. An opportunity for them to chip away at the lead while the clock is stopped. Sanchez being a pest defensively right now. Ocampo. This is Dominguez. Camacho for three. Every time they need a bucket, he's been there tonight. It's a huge shot for Camacho, 28 points. And then the turnover. Nazario turns it over right in front of the Mexican bench. Guerrero. Dominguez. Guerrero tried to feed it back to Dominguez. Couldn't get it there. Ortiz stripped. 2-on-1 opportunity. Guerrero to the rim. No good. Last touch, they say, by Puerto Rico. Aviles had his hands on it, but he couldn't corral the rebound. Nope. The official made a mistake. We're going to go the other way. It was last touched by Mexico, not Puerto Rico. So it's Puerto Rico basketball. Still 5:18 left in the game. Puerto Rico still right there. They're going to battle to the final second. Jose Ortiz back into the game for Puerto Rico, number 5 in white. And he isn't afraid of the big moment. Can knock down some big shots. There he is coming running the baseline. Ortiz inside. Nazario, tough layup. Check that. That's Sanchez with the tough layup. Excuse me. Omar Sanchez. Puerto Rico get the turnover they wanted. Rivera pushing. Too strong. Aviles tapped at it, could not bring it in. And it's cleared by Mexico. 4:20 now remaining in the game. Foul there on the floor on Rivera. No shot involved. That's Rivera's third and the third team foul for Puerto Rico. $18 on the shot clock for Mexico to work with here. Gold medal game. Can Mexico repeat at the U17 Centrobasket Championship? Ortiz got his hand to it, saved it. Got to get on the floor now. Possession back in favor of Mexico. Puerto Rico digging. Trying to make a comeback here in the fourth. That man right there, every time Mexico needs a basket, he's there to deliver, and Camacho has 30. Rivera wants to play two-man game with Ortiz. Rivera driving now. Alves with 9. Turnover there. Mexico get it back with Guerrero. Boy, Puerto Rico's getting opportunities, but they just can't cash them in. Jose Ortiz. Camacho dribbling in front of Ortiz. It's poked away. Ortiz is fouled. And he'll go to the line for free throws. This is a great scenario for Puerto Rico. Mexico is now in the penalty. So any foul from here on out will be free throws. The clock stops, and they have a chance to chip away at the lead. Jose Ortiz will toe the line for 2 shots. He has 10 points. He would love to have 12 by the time he's done at the free throw line. Aram Soki back into the game for Mexico. Camacho, who has been terrific all game long, will sit. And Jose Ortiz knocks down the first free throw. It's an 8-point game. Got them both. Mexico has led by as many as 19 points. Martinez. Dominguez. Valdez. Inside Dominguez. 5 to shoot. Valdez drives in. And it's going the other way. Great defense once again by Puerto Rico. Might go defense for offense. Nazario will check out. And Mel Rivera into the game. Rivera struggling from the field, just 2 of 14 and gave it away. Martinez gives it right back. You can feel the tension in the gym right now in this gold medal game. 7-point lead, Mexico. Ortiz is open for 3. No good. And rebound by Ortiz. He's fouled and he'll go to the line. 2:19 to play in the gold medal game, and Ortiz will toe the line for 2 free throws. Edar Ortiz. Santiago Camacho checked back into the game after the short rest. He's the leading scorer in the game with 30 points. Guerrero sits. 2-possession game now after that free throw. Rosario watching Camacho. Sanchez is right up on Valdez. Soki. Ortiz is all over him. Soki threw it up, can't get it to go. Puerto Rico get the stop they wanted. Rosario. Ortiz for 3. It's a 3-point game. Puerto Rico is back. They were down by as many as 19, folks, and they've battled back into the game. Can they get another stop? 5 on the shot clock. Sanchez all over Valdez. Valdez for 3, in and out. And the rebound to Ortiz. Puerto Rico can tie with the 3. Ortiz thought about it, now takes it for the tie. Los Boricuas is back in the game. Gold medal on the line. It's tied at 74. Timeout Mexico. 1 minute 15 to play in the 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere. No matter the game, no matter the sport, anytime you see a Puerto Rican national team, you know they are going to fight to the very end. And that's what we have here at the Centrobasket U17 Championship in the gold medal game. On the road, playing the host nation Mexico, and Puerto Rico fought back. They were down by 19. Many may have walked away from their TV, but they're back and they're cheering for Los Boricua. Oh, no. Camacho almost turned it over. Shot clock violation. He turned it over. Out of the timeout, Mexico turns it over, and Puerto Rico has a chance to take the lead. A reminder, Puerto Rico can force opportunities at the foul line. Mexico are in the penalty. Any foul, and they will put Puerto Rico at the foul line for 2 shots. They have to get it in. It's almost stolen there by Camacho. Nazario in the front court. He wants a screen. Who do they go to? Avila sets the screen. Nazario to the rim. Ortiz in the corner for 3. No good. And a rebound there by Camacho. Camacho got hit in the face, inadvertent. It wasn't on purpose, but he got hit in the face. 74 all, 35.9 seconds remaining. Mexico now with a chance to take the lead again. That was a 14 foul for Puerto Rico, so the next one will put them in the penalty. So both teams now, any fouls will be free throw. This is Camacho, the leading scorer with 30 points. Valdez. Ocampo, floater, left it short. Nazario. Puerto Rico can hold for the last shot and the win. Nazario looks over at his coach, Santiago, and he says, 1 shot. If it's up to Puerto Rico, they'll win the gold medal here or we'll go to overtime. Nazario, he won't get a shot away. And we have overtime. Take a deep breath, folks. I know your heart is beating. Mexico 74, Puerto Rico 74. Gold medal game. Centrobasket U17. Don't go anywhere. How good has this been? How good has this final been? 74-74. A rematch from 2019. Can Puerto Rico get revenge in Mexico and spoil the party tonight? Or will Mexico break the heart of Puerto Rico and make it 2 in a row? The U17 Centrobasket Championship. Mexico have to be thinking, how in the world did overtime happen? They were down by 19 and we let them back in the game. And Puerto Rico have to be thinking, you messed up. You gave us new life. We are here And we're here for the medal. Puerto Rico basketball to start overtime. They're in the white jerseys, going from right to left if you're just joining us. If you've been with us throughout the game, hope you enjoyed it. Hope your heart is doing okay. It's been a thriller. This is Ortiz. Kick to Sanchez. Nice pass to Vilas, who's been quiet, and he knocks down the first two here in overtime to give Puerto Rico the lead. Here's Camacho. Using the dribble. Ocampo. Back to Camacho. 10 to shoot for Mexico. Camacho pulls up. Left it short. But right there was Dominguez, and he could not convert on the layup. You heard the crowd scream when the shot was missed. Nazario was traveled. I thought he was fouled. Referees say he traveled. Crucial turnover there. Puerto Rico had an opportunity to go up by at least 4 points. Player tiring their shoe. That's why we stopped the action. And here we go now. This is the first lead of the game for Puerto Rico. Camacho. Blocking foul that time. It's the first. Camacho will go to the line. Both teams in the bonus here in overtime. Fouls carried over. Camacho rattles home the first free throw. Give him 31. Tie game again. Nazario looking for help. Finds it in Ortiz. Ortiz driving. Tough layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound Valdez ahead of the pack. Soki, his layup is not there. And Sanchez with the rebound for Puerto Rico. Ortiz. Euro step. Can't get it to go. Ortiz with another opportunity. And gets this one. Hard work for Puerto Rico. They take the lead. 3-11 in overtime. Dominguez looking for help. Finds Valdez. It was poked out of his hands by Sanchez. Great defense, Puerto Rico that time. They slowly walk up the court with Nazario. Chance of defense now from the home crowd. Ortiz puts it on the deck. Ortiz! Fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. He's had a great game, Ortiz. He has 28 points for Puerto Rico, showing up big. Ortiz, a 75% free throw shooter for Puerto Rico in the tournament. He only averaged 10 points in the first 4 games. Big free throws here. That one barely got to the rim. You have to think maybe fatigue setting for these teams. This is the 5th game in a row in 5 days that they've played. Their legs must be tired. Ortiz misses both. The lead stays at 2. Ocampo driving on Ortiz. Nowhere to go. Soki for three. Rebound. Nazario on the front court. Sanchez. Tough layup. 4-point lead, Puerto Rico. 2 minutes to play in overtime one. That's an offensive foul. Nazario slapping the floor. He knew he just picked up a big offensive foul on Mexico. Dominguez on the moving screen. Espejel back into the game for Mexico, 13 in green. Now you have to be smart. If you're head coach Luis Moreno, if you're head coach Santiago, when do you call the timeouts? When do you make the subs? Puerto Rico could put some distance now between them and Mexico on this possession. Aviles to the rim. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul's going to be on Espejel. Alejandro Aviles with 11 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. You see there Espejel upset. That was his 5th and final foul. He's out of the game. Aviles misses the first free throw. He's a 67% free throw shooter here in the tournament. But these free throws are a little different. We saw Ortiz go to the line. He was a terrific free throw shooter and missed both. Aviles misses both as well, but the offensive rebound, Nazario, what a game he's having. Doing all the little things. 1 minute. Attention to it. Turnover, Mexico basketball, and they take a timeout. What a basketball game. Shout out to all the Puerto Rican fans watching and all the Mexican fans watching. I know it's late for some of you guys. We're in the wee hours of Monday morning now, but you can't turn away now. There you see the foul trouble for Mexico. That was the big 3 by Ortiz. The physical battle this has been. And these two teams going deep into the gas tank now to try and close this win out. How about Ortiz, man? He's had a game, hasn't he? 28 points, 7 rebounds for Mr. Ortiz. Sanchez with the big layup there that put them up 4. But Mexico has an opportunity to try and get back in this one. 4-point game, minute 30, plenty of time, and overtime number 1. Valdez will inbound. He is a terrific passer. Sanchez guarding him. Ocampo. Dominguez. Ocampo clears out. He wants to go to work. Spinning is Ocampo. Now looking for help. Where is it going to come from? He tried to put it up himself and missed the shot. Great defense by Ortiz. Nazario crosses the timeline. We have 1 minute to play in overtime 1. Aviles, that's slapped out of his hands. He'll stay here. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Puerto Rico to shoot. Guerrero checks into the game for Soki. You see Coach Moreno at the top of the screen saying, box out. Sanchez. Aviles. His shot no good. That's a shot clock violation. Oh no, Nazario limping now. After taking that spill, he's been the best defender in the game for Puerto Rico. Camacho guarding, or watched by Camacho rather. Ocampo. Ocampo was left alone. And a great steal by Ortiz. Smart play. Mexico's going to have to think about fouling here. Camacho poked it away. Ortiz for three. Air balls it. That was a bad shot by Ortiz. Valdez is going to have to move quickly. 10 on the game clock. Camacho for three. Got it! Coach Santiago upset at Ortiz, at Jose Ortiz, for taking that shot. Wasn't the right play in that moment. Jose Ortiz, he's had a great game so far. Let's not let that mistake be the one that we remember, especially if the game continues here. The positive side for Puerto Rico, it's their basketball. Under 5 seconds to play, and it's a 1-point game in their favor. Let's see what Coach Santiago draws up here. Here's the shot by Camacho that led to the timeout. Three-pointer. What a clutch shot. Well, we know what's going to happen, right? The inbound's going to come in. Mexico's going to try to foul and send Puerto Rico to the line. And guess what, folks? Puerto Rico has not done great at the foul line. So whoever's inbounding must throw it towards the Mexican goal, not their own. It's going to be Ortiz who's going to inbound here. He has an opportunity to make up for the mistake, the shot that he took. And he's going to have size in front of him as Valdez is going to try and make this a hard inbound pass. Here we go. Quick foul. 3.5 seconds remaining on the clock. Aviles will toe the line with 2 big free throws on the way. Getting some encouragement there from Ortiz, saying, calm down, just make this one. He does. Can Mexico get a shot off for the win? Puerto Rico has come to Mexico and taken gold. Oh, revenge is sweet. So sweet, golden sweet. Here at the Centrobasket U17 Championship, Puerto Rico win gold in 2021, defeating Mexico. What a comeback. 81-79, your final score. Puerto Rico was down by as many as 19 points, and they battle back, force overtime, and win the game by 2. Congratulations to Mexico. What a tournament. They were the favorites here. They battled hard in this game. They'll leave with a silver medal. But 2 years earlier, Puerto Rico got their heart broken at home by Mexico, who took home gold for the first time at the U17 Centrobasket Championship. And now Puerto Rico return the favor. They come to Mexico and win gold. What a fantastic game this was, folks. Really hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you enjoyed the entire week of basketball here in Mexicali. Puerto Rico go undefeated. Mexico lose in the final by 2 points. And Puerto Rico, man, you have to have your heart in good shape to watch their games. They beat the Dominican Republic by 1 point, and now they beat Mexico in the gold medal by 2 points. But all the history books will show is that the gold medal belongs on the neck of these young men, and Coach Santiago leading the way. They never gave up. Javier Colon, the assistant coach, they never gave up. They stayed with it, and they were able to pull off a great upset here in Mexicali, Mexico. And to those that stayed up late in Puerto Rico, congratulations. You can go to bed, but wake up with a smile on your face knowing that your young men are the gold medal winners here at the U17. What a night, what a week of great basketball. Thanks to everybody that was involved. Thanks to everybody that watched. We really do hope you enjoyed it. Bask in the glory. Puerto Rico are your 2021 gold medal winners at the Centrobasket U17 Championship. And again, congratulations to Mexico going home with silver. And also congratulations to the Dominican Republic who go home with bronze. Those three teams will play at the U18 Americas Championship in June of 2022. Can't wait for it. Hope you're there. If you enjoyed any of the basketball this week at any point, we thank you for watching. So for the entire FIBA staff, Spalk staff, and everybody involved with the production, I'm Carlin Gay. Congratulations to Puerto Rico.
También será presentado por el socio director de la RPS Compañía y organizador del evento, el señor Raúl Villarreal. Damas y caballeros, a continuación el quinteto ideal presentado por el FIBA Young Development Program, nuestro All Star 5. London Johnson, de Jamaica. Víctor Valdés, de México. Santiago Camacho, de México. Edir Ortiz, de Puerto Rico. Y Edwin Daniel Linares, de República Dominicana. Una vez más, nuestro FIBA Young Development Program All-Star 5 del Centrobasket Sub-17. London Johnson de Jamaica, Víctor Valdés de México, Santiago Camacho de México, Edir Ortiz de Puerto Rico y Edwin Daniel Linares de República Dominicana. Solicitamos un fuerte aplauso para ellos. Damas y caballeros, es momento de presentar el premio al jugador más valioso y MVP del torneo. Invitamos al presidente de Cócaba, Mario Méndez, a permanecer para la entrega del premio. El jugador más valioso y MVP del Centrobasket Sub-17 del 2021 es para Edir Ortiz, de Puerto Rico. Felicitaciones al MVP del torneo, Edir Ortiz. Con esto concluye la entrega de premios individuales. ¡Felicitaciones! Y ahora es tiempo de presentar las medallas del torneo. El tercer lugar y medalla de bronce del Centrobasket Sub-17 de 2021 son presentadas por el presidente de Cócaba, Mario Méndez, y el señor Raúl Villarreal. El tercer lugar del Centrobasket Sub-17 del 2021 es para República Dominicana. Damas y caballeros, con ustedes, el equipo de República Dominicana, el capitán Junior Galicia, Juan Muñoz, Gregi Alcántara, Wilber Burgos, José Jiménez, Aidoni Nivar, Jason Liberato, Nasir Muhammad, Luis Díaz, Leonel Núñez, Edwin Daniel Linares y Juan Batista. Entrenador principal José Cabrera, asistente José Mercedes. Pedimos un aplauso al equipo de República Dominicana, orgullosos ganadores de la medalla de bronce del torneo. Muchas gracias al equipo de República Dominicana. Felicidades. Ahora damos la bienvenida a nuestros medallistas de plata. Felicidades al equipo de República Dominicana. Ahora damos la bienvenida a nuestros medallistas de plata. Las medallas de plata al segundo lugar del torneo serán presentadas por el señor Raúl Villarreal y el señor Modesto Robledo. El segundo lugar y medalla de plata del Centrobasket Sub-17 del 2021 es para México. Damas y caballeros, con ustedes el equipo de México. Víctor Valdés, el capitán, Osmar López, Ramsés Córdoba, Raúl Villarreal, Santiago Camacho, Ryan Martínez, Josué Ocampo, Aram Soki, Leonardo Hernández, Eduardo Espejel, Gerardo Guerrero y Jorge Domínguez. Entrenador principal, Luis Moreno. Entrenador asistente, Efraín Ramos. Del torneo Centrobasket Sub-17 2021. Pedimos un aplauso al equipo de México, orgullosos ganadores de la medalla de plata del torneo. Muchas gracias al equipo de México. Felicidades. del Centrobasket Sub-17 2021. Las medallas de oro al equipo campeón serán presentadas por el presidente de Cócama, Mario Méndez, y el socio director del RBS y compañía y organizador del evento, el señor Raúl Villarreal. Damas y caballeros, un fuerte aplauso para los campeones del Centrobasket Sub-17 2021. ¡Puerto! Capitán del equipo, Edith Ortiz, Reinaldo Santana, Sebastián Masario, Omar Sánchez, Yaniel Rivera, José Ortiz, Jerón Manzi, Alejandro Santos, Damián González, Joviel Acevedo, Alejandro Avilés y Alejandro Noa. Entrenador principal, Edith Santiago. Entrenador asistente, Javier Colón. De manos de Modesto Robledo se entrega el trofeo que los adjudica como el primer lugar del Centrobasket. Un fuerte aplauso para ellos. Damas y caballeros, aquí está Puerto Rico, campeón del Centrobasket Sub-17 2021. esta manera queda oficialmente clasificado